What's up guys, Cliff here from the Sunday Drive. Today we just want to give you a quick little update on the Silverado as well as some updates on what's been happening with the channel overall, so stay tuned. So a lot of you have been asking, are we going to still go get the truck dynoed? Absolutely. So we did initially go to the dyno. Unfortunately, we did not have the upgraded components ready to put on. We just wanted to make sure the truck was healthy and running good after the DOD delete. So we went over to EFX Tuning. They refined the tune a little bit for us, and they did a transmission flash. So if you watch the air intake video, a few of you asked, did your tires actually chirp second gear? And that is with the transmission flash that was done to the truck. So it is possible to chirp your tires in second gear with a little more power. But as I said, we didn't have the upgraded drive shaft in there. Now I believe this initial dyno run was back in April, and unfortunately it was, again, a kind of a choppy dyno run because we had to go through multiple gears and couldn't really push it through the entire RPM range. So with that said, I decided to get married in May, and that kind of delayed things. By the time we finally got around to shooting the air intake, throttle body, and manifold installs, and then pulled them back off to the truck, I reached back out to the tuning shop, and unfortunately, I still don't really know what happened, but that shop has since shut down. So I lost access to the tuner I was using as well as the dyno. Unfortunately, he is willing to come and still tune the truck, but I need to get it on a dyno, and I just haven't had time to get around to it yet. And the reason for that is where we're standing. So back in September, we had noticed that this building that we're in right now is sitting vacant, and it took us a month or two. I guess this was actually probably back in June or July that we noticed that this building was sitting vacant. And it took us a couple months until September to figure out who the owner was, reach out, and kind of just did a cold call and said, hey, would you rent this shop to us? And here we are. So he did. We just finished getting the new lift installed. That was done a couple weeks ago, I guess about a month ago now. And so we have been very busy. In addition to the YouTube channel, we also have a BMW shop. So if you've been watching some of our more recent posts, there's been some BMW content. So some of those installs we are filming, so there will be a little more BMW as well as Supra content on the channel because of those jobs that we are doing. But not to fear, our main content is still going to be the Silverado. Pete's Vet, which is sitting outside, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of performance mods too. But if we weren't busy enough, we decided to start wrapping vehicles. So over here is a Civic that we're in the process of wrapping right now. So if you guys are interested in having your vehicle vinyl wrapped, feel free to reach out to us, and we'd be happy to help you out. So wrapping is in progress. So we are very busy, but it's really exciting to see what's kind of coming. And we're really looking forward to what the future brings. But that is right now why the truck hasn't been finished. And this Jeep is actually also for sale. It has a few things wrong with it. I do have a post up on Facebook. But if you are interested in this Jeep, it runs fantastic. It needs a little bit of maintenance work that I just do not have time to get to. Technically, it's my brother's Jeep, and I just have not had time to fix it. So we decided to sell it. So if you're interested in an XJ94 Jeep, around 120,000 miles, hit me up. Be happy to talk to you about buying it. We're in New Jersey, so let me know. But anyway, that's what's happening with the Silverado. It is still running very well. The tune that EFX did on there for me is running fantastic. Transmission tune, no problems. I've had no issues with the torque converter. I towed about 5,000 to 6,000 pounds around 300 miles or so. Had absolutely no problems with it. It still tows fantastic, as always. Obviously, it's not a 2500, but for 1500, it doesn't do too bad. But in the near future, we are hoping to get this on a dyno, but what I really want to do is get a wideband added to the truck. Now, I want to do all of the dyno runs with the stock exhaust for anyone that is still trying to stay legal with the EPA. you definitely want to have your stock cats on there. So I'm trying to do all the dynos with that. So we're either going to add an extra bung on there, or I'm going to try to find a wideband that can replace the rear or the front O2 sensors, both front banks. So also send an ECU signal as well as that wideband AFM signal that we need for tuning. So that's where we're at with the truck. I don't know how soon it's going to get, we're going to get those dyno numbers out for you guys, but I really hope it isn't too long, most likely after the holidays, just because we have so much going on. But that's where we're at with it. I'm researching AFM options for it right now. We actually have access to a dyno that we tune the BMWs on, but it is a Dynapack, and for Dynapacks you need a special hub mount. The hub mounts we have are for 4 and 5 lugs, not a 6 lug, and that's $3 grand to get the 6 lug mounts that we would need to mount it up. So we're debating if we want to do that investment or if we just want to go to another shop that has a dyno and either work with them for the tuning or work with the tuner from EFX just on the side now that their shop is no more. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening. We just wanted to give you guys a little update because I know you've had a lot of questions on the last videos. So that's where we're at. We'll have a few more videos coming out on the Silverado, most likely before the dyno videos, just to get some more content, some things that are important to you. Guys, there's been some new TSBs and some other things that have come out recently on this truck. So stay tuned for that information. And if you guys do have any comments or questions, as always, leave them down in the description. If you want to buy a Jeep, hit me up. And if you want your car wrapped, also hit us up. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.